Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, I wanted to make a quick PSA about Ghostrunner on consoles, and say, don't buy Ghostrunner on consoles, at least yet, until they patch it, because these console versions have some big issues. Both the PS4 and Xbox One versions have some issues. Xbox One version, from what I've seen so far, has been definitely the worst of the two, by far. Now, the footage you're seeing here is of the PC version, which admittedly looks and runs pretty much fine from what I've played so far. It's honestly a pretty great game. But yeah, the Xbox version, which is the console version that I bought, I'm pretty sure it's not even running at 1080p on Xbox One X, which I guess that's not too big of a deal. Same thing with the graphics, it doesn't really look as good in terms of actual graphics quality as the PC version, which I was kind of expecting that. And frame rate wise, it is not very stable, especially some of the later parts after some of the levels after those first two initial levels start to run pretty bad actually. But the biggest issues with the Xbox version stem from its graphical issues. If you're looking right here, this is the Xbox One version, and it has like this blue tint to it. This happens most of the time when I boot up the game for the first time for some reason. Normally it irons itself out when I restart the level, but normally it happens right when I boot up the game, and then if I restart the level, then it irons itself out. But even when I restart the level, there's still other graphical issues. Like, if you look on the edges of the screen, you'll see those like weird multicolor orb things. I don't know why those are there. Those are kind of annoying. And like I said, there's also other frame rate issues and stuff like that as well. And from what I've heard, also the PS4 version, specifically the PS4 Pro version, has some issues with super sampling mode, and it causes it to look really horrible. Although, from what I've seen, even the base resolution doesn't really look all that great. So, yeah, definitely not a great port of this game, which is a shame because the game itself is actually really great. The PC version is very, very fun, but these console versions are a mess. They don't run very well. They have lots of graphical issues. It really feels like they just weren't ready for release, which is a huge shame. Another thing that the console versions lack, actually, is an FOV slider entirely. It doesn't have an FOV slider at all, and that can make some of the later sections in the game really annoying, because you need a lot of situational awareness for this game, and the FOV that they chose for the console versions is really cramped, and you can barely see anything in your surroundings, which really sucks. On the PC version, you can crank it all the way up to 120, which is what I recommend playing it at, because yeah, the FOV really helps with your situational awareness and everything, and it sucks that the console versions don't have it, but maybe they don't have it because of all the performance issues the game has? I don't know. But yeah, these console versions aren't great, and I just wanted to say don't buy them yet until they release some updates for them, because they're not great right now. But I will say the PC version of the game is pretty great, and the game itself is actually really good. So if you do want to pick up the game and you have a PC powerful enough to run it, I would say go for it. Just don't get the console versions for right now. Anyways, if you did like this video, leave a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.